Chapter 6, Purity and Defilement. In the Middle East, before the days of household running water, once a week all the women in the household, in the extended household, would pile onto a cart and go down to the hammam, the local bathhouse, which hadn't changed much since the days of Roman baths, and had those bath bowls with them, in which they had their handmade soap, enriched with local herbs. And after the scrub down, they'd use these bowls to tip the warm and cold water over themselves until they were rinsed and clean, and then relax together over a glass of mint tea, chatting to women of other households, maybe checking out prospective brides for their sons or brothers before all heading home again. Purity and defilement. Perhaps we think about bacteria and sanitation, or purity keys. Ritual purity and defilement isn't on our radar much in the West, but for Muslims, every Muslim is in a state of either defilement or purity every moment of every day, shaping whether they can pray Salah, fast, or hold the Quran to read it. That's true for all Muslims, and it's especially true for Muslim women. Between puberty and menopause, women are in a state of defilement, unable to pray and earn merit, for at least a quarter of every month, and for many women far more of the time. And this is why so many of the books on Islamic jurisprudence and religious practice start with detailed sections, chapters on purity. Turns out the Bible has a lot to say about ritual purity and defilement, not just those detailed sections in Leviticus, especially chapters 11 to 15, but on almost every page of the New Testament I find references to purity, whether it be ritual washing, who you can and can't eat with, arguments about circumcision, which is a purity ritual. Turns out that purity was a major preoccupation for Jews at the time of Jesus. Not only was entrance into the Jesus community through another purity ritual, baptism or washing, but Jesus doesn't dismiss purity concerns as irrelevant. Rather, purity rules and rituals find their fulfillment in Jesus, as our defilement is completely cleansed through his contagious purity.